our final round. Let's see if King Harald can finally get his revenge. Old Growth Troll looking like a 5-drop. 5-drop 4/4 trample bet with this attack is like not horrible. Although if I don't have a forest, it'll just be a 4/4 trample for 5, which is still fine. Alright. Wow, that was bad. I don't know why I didn't play this pathway. I mean, obviously we're gonna draw two straight forests, right? So this... Yeah, look. This is not the first time that we've not played our Greenland on turn 1. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. There's no way that we're gonna draw 2 forests. There's just no way. The world doesn't work like that. It would not conspire to learn me a lesson. All right. No forest. See? I knew it wouldn't happen. See if we can get a 3/3 on turn 3. A 3/3 flyer. We might actually just play this fellow because we can. That's more mana efficient. Because next turn we can like use Horizon Seeker for a forest and play this, or can you just play these two depending on what's cracking. All right, looking good. Sort of. King Harald still needs his revenge though. Gonna give it to him. 3/3 flyer, 3/2 ground. Don't play Doomscar. All our opponents have done that. Doomscar wouldn't even be that bad for us, honestly. It's a lot of snowy lands enemy has. A snowy variety of lands. Horizon Seeker, I'm familiar with you. Oof, we got brawled. I think we are gonna draw a card here. I mean, maybe we don't if we attack. Guess we don't. Like, extra cards do matter for Pilfering Hawk, but I've already got like 2 in my hand, right? 1.5, 2 in my hand. Maybe. The problem is, if I don't play the Pilfering Hawk now... Wow, okay. It also increases the quality of our deck. It's a weird no block. There's a case to be made to play Pilfering Hawk there, but next turn I can rootless you and loot. There's a case to be made for that. But that's only assuming that we don't draw spells for the next 2 turns, right? I mean, the fact that we got a land out of our deck increases the chances of us drawing spells. Very small amount. Well, Narfi. That's the end of that road. Alrighty then. I think Narfi's good against all these X4s I have. It's pretty good with all these lands I have. Enemy's gonna be thinking that we're in a 4 weird spot if I'm playing lands with Cosima, but turns out we're a bit heavy. We're a bit heavy on lands. We're waiting for King Harald to give the go ahead, if you know what I mean. Backmate, what's that? It's a lot of snowy lands our opponent has. One might say they have 6 lands that are snowy. It's a lot. It's a lot to have. It's a lot of snowiness. Would I like to exile it? Yes. Go on a voyage to see a land that is not quite so large, that has fewer lands in it. Exile Cosima, God of the Voyage. Yes. Well, now our Pilfering Hawk is kind of... we'll add a counter. We could attack for 1. I'm not against attacking for 1, but it's like, I'm going to want this land next turn, right? Not against it. I don't know, what is our solution to Narfi? Do we even... I don't know. I don't think we have one. Well, Pilfering Hawk is... it's a little bit something something. We don't have a lot of snow lands in our deck. A lot of snow basics for Rise of Seeker to go. I think we got 1, right? A non-snowy basic from the enemy. Color me surprised. Alright, we got big loots. Big loots. Hey, baby. What's going on? Coming for you next turn, buddy. Where are you, Cosima? There you are. King Harald. Is this a more yet? It's a Hoggy mob. That's dangerous. They have the Death Touch and Aura. It's a dangerous card to see. Need a Disdainful Stroke, right? 5/4s are not in vogue with Narfi around. Although these aren't great either, but my plan is to play more lands for Cosima anyways, and hopefully we'll draw some snow lands. Whatever, we're gonna just copy our Pilfering Hawk. Might just get a 3/4 flyer. It's not unreasonable. We already drew both of our 6 drops, so like this thing's not doing much. Okay, alright. Three, 4 flyer, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What, I don't even know what does this thing even do? Alright, when it dies, if it was a creature returned to the battlefield, it's an R enchantment with Enchant Forest. Enchanted Forest says tap, add 2 green, and 1 tap, sacrifice this land. Create a tapped... Oh, creates a tapped 4/4 green Troll Warrior token with trample. Okay. The Outrider. It's time for King Harald's Revenge. Give it to me. Harald's Revenge. I mean, enemy has like a Feed the Serpent or something in their hand, right? Disdainful Stroke would be good here, too. That's what we're looting for. Or Snakeskin Veil, even. Would be pretty good. You didn't hear me say that. Might just be attacking for 4 in the air next turn with our Pilfering Hawks. If we draw one of those spells. eyesight roll with so few hits are not the greatest. Would have liked to have gotten a Snowland there, but whatever. We're going on a voyage. Upstairs. Service. Well, at least now if they have the Death Touch aura, we can kill the aura. Is this the Blood on the Snow card? No, Lindworm. Coma. I see. I see. Well, that's certainly something. Give me a 7/7. A lot of mountains in your green, blue, black deck. I haven't seen a red card yet, have I? Oh, I guess Hagi Mob. I guess we can move the Giant's Amulet over on our flyer and get King Harald's Revenge for it. That'll be our out. It would require our opponent to not have a Feed the Serpent. I guess we need to try to draw our Disdainful Stroke. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So we have 7 creatures. That's a flyer. That's a pretty good draw. Okay. Yeah, so we got like 3 or 4 draws to find King Harald's Revenge next turn on our flyer. Is if we draw a land in the top 2 cards, we can put Coastman into play to draw 2 more. I played against Coma a lot in this format, and almost every time I beat it, it's because I have had Augury Ravens. Augury Ravens. I guess I can just trade a 4/4 for it. That's not great. Well, we found our King Harald's Revenge. But our thing doesn't have hexproof anymore. That's a big problem. Okay, that's a big problem. I guess we can crew this and block. I will attach this to a forest. We're gonna exile it. Do I need the creature? I guess not. Just putting a counter on my creature there. Guess I just pass. I don't think I want to play the Woodland Chasm. It doesn't do anything right now. It is a serpent, I guess. It does gain them some life. The creatures are so large. They drew a spell. Okay. Milled me for 4. Uh-oh. They have 2 Spellas? Alright. They didn't get our King Harald's Revenge number 2. Although I think we're just gonna get decked here. I think we're just gonna get decked. We don't have enough attack faces, but they milled us for 4. They can tap 5 creatures. And punch 1 next turn, right? They're gonna exile my Augury Raven next turn. So I have 10 creatures. 9 plus carve. And they have 10 creatures. And I have a Snakeskin Veil. So that Snakeskin Veil I can use to counter one of the things to tap it on my flyer. So I play King Harald's Revenge on Horizon Seeker. Pulling on Horizon Seeker, they sack a coil to tap this, they sack a coil to tap this. I respond by recruiting a card. They sack a coil to tap this. I respond with the Snakeskin Veil. They sacrifice Masked Vandal in response. And they have to sack another creature to tap my Horizon Seeker. So I can tap. So 1, 2, 3, these 3 are tapped. This kills one, this kills the other. So all their serpents are dead. And they have these 5 creatures, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. That's what it looks like. I mean, they have to have nothing, but hopefully they have nothing. I mean, it can't be anything anyways. What is my last card? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's a spell. What is my last card? King Harald's Revenge and what? What is my last card? It's King Harald's Revenge number 2 and what? Oh, Rootless U number 2? Okay, yeah. That's what it is. Look at the card! Wait, I know Coma is considered one of the best cards in the format, and it is, but I have a really high run rate against my opponents playing Coma. Every time I beat it is because I've had multiple flyers. Every time I beat it. Well, we have an answer to Coma. Let me introduce you to my good friend. Let me introduce you to my good friend, not King Harald's Revenge. Oh, man. And our opponent is down to it's down to almost no time, so looking good for us. They have like 7 minutes to win 2 games in their deck, which is like gonna be impossible to do. Did I even see a flyer for this? I didn't even see a card for this, did I? I didn't. They had the enchantment, but King Harald Revenge Killer double spellas. No big deal. It's no big deal. Oh, I didn't even think about that. This is the vehicle lord. I have, and it's you exile cards equal to the damage dealt. I could. Oh, I have a deck damage plan as well. That's pretty funny. It's pretty damn funny. Got a 3-2 for me? You got a 2-2 for me. Your eyesight troll's a lot better than mine. I mean, it can't block, right? So. I mean, they're gonna punch my Sculptor Winter, aren't they? So. Kind of want to bait them into killing my eyesight troll anyways. Worked for me. Svella, huh? Wish I had an extra land so I can just give this to them instead. I can't counter Coma anyways. This prevents them from making a Manolith. Oh, if they want a double block, but they're not going to do this, they're going to make a Manolith. Okay. Maybe this was wrong. I could have just infiltrated where they get off this, assuming it's not Coma. Although if it is Coma, maybe I can Trickster God's heist it. I guess I take it. It's only 12, right? Alright, so... Can play Carve. I'm not tapping my black mana, I'll tell you that much. Do I have to give them the Sculpture of Winter? I think I do. Let's see how it tastes now that the sheet's on the other foot. This is what it's like to have a Coma. I've never had one. What's this like? Do I need to attack for one last turn? I didn't even check. Copy our Lindworm next turn. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah. That's how it's done. The old trickster god's heist. I can't believe we beat Kuma twice.